Hello everybody, this is Dmitry from Pasyans Show channel. You are watching another video from the series of videos regarding the print and play Solitaire board game contest videos from the Board Game Geek. It's me, Veselko, Matt, Aishwarya and Chrissy. 5 people trying to cover all the games from this contest. This week Chrissy is going to show you Los Alamos Conspiracy game from the same author which has done Stalemate. One of my videos was about that game. Rather cool game. Los Alamos Conspiracy is about nuclear bomb race. This is a tile laying game. Very eager to see how it is played, and I encourage you to do the same. Matt is going to present you the game which is called Brambles. It's a very cool looking game with some tarot vibe to it. Very nice art. Looks very abstract, but maybe fun game. Let's see. Veselko is doing another beautifully made game which is called the Root Finder. I think it should be the best rules of the game of this contest, because the rules themselves look very great and they have some historical references there, because this is about the first steps of humanity towards international flights, maybe, I'm not sure. Let's see. Very nice looking game. There are some tables there that scare me a little bit, but yeah, we'll see how Veselko is coping with them. And Aishwarya is doing Scylla's Domain, the game, very beautifully made game based on some Greek mythology, if I'm not mistaken. Also very interesting to see how this game is played. And that's it about my friends. Today I'm playing the game which is called Delenda Roma. Delenda Roma, this name is based on the ancient phrase which comes from the phrase Carthago delenda est. It was regarding the Carthage, pronounced by Marcus Porcius Cato, ancient Roman politician, and this phrase has two meanings. One of them is that actually he encouraged the Romans to destroy Carthago, and another meaning today, it represents something inevitable, something that is destined to happen. And here I find some irony from the author of the game, whose name is Gornova. He is from Italy, if I'm not mistaken, which is kind of cool. We are talking about Roman Empire, and the author from Italy, I find it great. I think the irony is in this name is because Delenda Roma means that Rome must be destroyed, and we are playing as the Roman emperor, trying to defend our Roman Empire from barbarians, from internal rebels, and from the schemes of Senate. And this game is so tough, so very difficult to beat, that the irony is that Roman Empire will be destroyed. You will not win this game. That's what the author is trying to tell us. We will do our best and I will do my best in this video to deny this statement. I will try to defend Roman Empire, although I have played this game for maybe 15 times in a row, or maybe a little bit less, but anyways, I never won. I always lose. Here we have the turn tracker. You will win if you will be able to defend Roman Empire during the 20 rounds of the game. My usual loss somewhere in the middle. The best I could do was around 15 or 16. You lose when the barbarians or the rebels come into Rome without any defend inside, when they control this territory, or when the Senate track comes to -5, which represents that the Senate doesn't support you anymore. What you do to prepare for the game is to take some cubes that will represent the Roman legions and put them in 5 provinces, which are Casalpina, Belgica, Grecia, Aegyptus, and Mauritania. We place 2 cubes. Each cubes represent one of the Roman legion. Then we take the black cubes that represent the barbarians, and we put them on the starting positions. 2 cubes of barbarians on every starting position. We have 5 of them. They are not named, so I will not take risks to propose any names for them. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have 3 markers to represent the current state. This is round number 1. Another track is the enemy strength. It is on the 0, so they are neither strong nor weak. They just have their standard strength. And also the Senate is on the 0, so they are neither very positive towards us nor negative. They are kind of neutral towards us. Also, we have yellow cubes that represent gold, of course. So, and we take 10 cubes. So we begin the game with 10 gold in our reach. And that's it. Now we're ready for the game, except for those 2 pile of cards. There are 2 type of cards. One of them is the event card. Every round we will start with flipping one of those cards and see which event is going on, what is going to happen. And this is the Senate deck. It's also some kind of event, what scheme the Senate has prepared for us, what they want from us. Okay, we shuffle those 2 decks, the event deck, the Senate deck. Now the turn sequence. We have 20 rounds. Every round has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 phases, 7 turns. Or actually 20 turns and 7 phases inside the turn. We will have the events phase, the battle phase, the upkeep phase, enemy phase, player phase, Senate phase, and then the preparation for the next turn. It's quite easy. First, the events phase. In the events phase, we flip over the top card of the deck. The event deck has 10 cards. Every turn we will flip 1 card, and it means that during the 20 rounds we will go through this deck twice, and we know exactly which cards are going to happen. If you play this game several times, you start to remember which cards are inside this deck, so you can predict what's going to happen. So we flip the card and we look at the card. It has its name. For example, here it says new enemies. Oh, it's a bad card in the start. Add 2 barbarians units in each barbarian starting point and +1 enemy strength. That's a terrible start for the game. And what we do, this is our active event. Actually, I think I will move this deck here, and here will be my active event. I will move the Senate deck over here so that you could see the active Senate card here. So we have new enemies, and we add 2 barbarians to every starting point. So we will have 4 units on every starting point, which is bad, very bad start. I have never started that bad this game. All right, then we go to the battle phase. If both Romans and the barbarians, or the rivals, the rebels, start on the same province, there is a battle. But since we are kind of separated so far, there is no battle, so we skip the battle phase, as well as the upkeep phase, which is going on after the battle. So no battle, no upkeep phase. we move to the enemy phase. In enemy phase, the enemies move, and according to the rules, the barbarians move according to their routes so far, like so. Now, those barbarians, they have only one choice to move. They move here. But these should move according to the direction which is represented on the event card. It says direction clockwise. This is the most tricky and difficult part of the rules, because you have to determine which way they move. And it looks like so. Let me show you on the rules. I have old rules. There are more fresh rules from the author, but nevertheless, this is the path of the enemies. If they move clockwise, they move like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. If the way is counterclockwise, they move like 1, 6, 5, 4, and so on. And you have to determine their position and the way their active position is situated according to this pattern. So we look this as the center, and this is kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is the center, and this is the counterclockwise pattern of move, but we have clockwise, so they move like this. So after this position, they move to Palestine. Okay, so this is the clockwise. So they move here, and this is the end of the enemy phase. Now the player phase. Every player phase starts from getting 1 gold from the pool. This is something that I sometimes forget to do. After that, we have some choices of actions. For 1 gold, we could move legion to adjacent province. We can move them by land, or we can move them by sea, also for the cost of 1 gold. We can promote a general. We spend 2 gold, and we split our legions into 2, moving one of the legions to one direction, any direction we like. Another thing is spending 3 gold and recruit another legion. So we get a legion from the pool and add them to any controlled territory. The territory which is not controlled by any enemy is controlled by the Romans. I mean the red ones, the red provinces. Another thing we could do is province development. We could remove 1 loyalty depleted token. It's I will use the green ones to represent the loyalty. So it's kind of unrest in the territory from the rivals of the Romans. And also the corruption. We can spend 2 gold to move the Senate track up 1. If we feel that the Senate is not loyal to us, we could make corruption and spend 2 gold to get the favor of the Senate. All right, now we choose what we are going to do. So I see right now that here we are losing this battle badly. If we will leave it like it is, we will lose one of our legions over here. And what I think to do is to run away. So I will spend 1 gold, and to run, I could actually run to, I could run by sea, but from Mauritania I could run only to Betica, which doesn't matter if we run it by sea or by land. There is a path which represents that we could run just by land. I think I will run to Africa, and that's it. That's it for. I could do several things. I could spend another 3 gold here to hire more legions, which seems to be not a bad idea for the future. Probably, I think I will try to strengthen one of my legions. Let's spend another 3 gold to make this this action, which is called recruit. Add 1 unit to Roman controlled territory. Let's add 1 let's add one here, for example, in Casalpina, or maybe one in Grazia. Let's add one in Grazia. No, let's actually add one to Belgica, because they can be attacked in the future. That's it. I have spent 4 gold and I have 7 left. That's it for the player phase, and we're going to the Senate phase. What we're doing in the Senate phase is we flip over the top card from the Senate deck if it's not open yet. So we have no cards open yet, so we open the top card and we read it's the Harvest, and it shows us the target. No 2 provinces near each other with loyalty depleted. That's cool. I can do it right now because there are no depleted royalties anywhere. So I can have this win condition right away. I can add 1 Senate. If no 2 provinces near each other without the depleted loyalty, I will lose 1 Senate. But here I have the good situation for me. I could achieve this gold in 3 turns, so that I have 3 turns to achieve this situation if I don't have this. I have this right now, so I can have my win right away, and I add 1 Senate. And I send this card to discard, so I discard this card. So my Senate deck is open now. That's it for the Senate phase. I move to next turn phase. So I move this marker to turn number 2, and that's it for the turn. I'm opening the next turn, turn number 2. What I do next is I open the top card from the event deck. Favor of the Senate. If Barbarian is under control of more than Roman player, -1 on Senate track. Let's calculate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 controlled by the Barbarians, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 controlled by Romans. It means that we do not lose this penalty. And that's it. Now we move to the battle phase, but we do not have any battles so far, as well as the upkeep phase. We skip those 2. We go to enemy phase. Now the enemy forces move according to the event card. They move clockwise. Let's see here. Again, if we look this at the center and all other provinces and territories are around it, we move it clockwise, right? So these forces move to Pannonia. They move like so. They move to Pannonia. Those move according to their track. These move again clockwise. So from Palestina they move to Aegyptus here. These, fortunately for us, run away from us to Baetica. And that's it for the enemy phase. We move to the player phase, and what we do is we get 1 gold in the start of every player phase. We get 1 gold, and now we need to decide what we are going to do. I feel like I need to strengthen my forces, so I will spend another 3 gold to make my legion stronger, to buy another one, to recruit 1 more unit. I will send it to Casalpina, and I will also spend 1 gold to run away here from the Barbarians, because well, I'm not strong enough against those forces. I was very unlucky to have additional forces from the start of the game. This is very bad. Alright, that's it for the player phase. I am very short for money in the beginning of the game. Now the Senate phase. We flip over the top card of the Senate deck. Not in our homes. No Barbarians units in Italia and Casalpina. Casalpina, Italia, no Barbarians there. It means that we already can have the win condition here. That's cool. Choose one, +1 Senate or +1 gold. Ooh, I'm feeling quite safe here about the Senate, although every time I lose, not every time, but many times I lose this game, comes mostly from the Senate, not from the barbarians or anything else. So that's kind of makes me think what's more important for me, gold or Senate. I think I will go for +1 Senate here. Okay, that's my winning condition here. I'm sending the Senate card to the discard and move to another turn. Let's see what's going on from the event deck. Corruption. For each province with barbarian units, you can spend 1. For each barbarian unit, move to adjacent zone, province and zones out of the empire. And then -1 to enemy strength. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, I'm not sure that I want to move anybody anywhere, but -1 on enemy strength is good. I think if I understand the rules correct, I don't have to pay anything. I just have the strength of the enemy -1, which is cool because when you compare the strength of the barbarians against the Roman legions, I will calculate it as -1, which gives me enough power to maybe fight them. Let's see, now we move to battle phase, which we don't have, no battles so far, so we directly move to the enemy phase. And now they move counterclockwise. So for example, here, if we take it as the center, this is a tricky place, Pannonia, because it's difficult to understand where they are. I think they will move directly to Casalpina from there. Yes, like this, counterclockwise. So they move to Casalpina. If we will compare the strength of those forces in the future, it will be 3 against 3. It means that no one okay, I will explain it when the battle will come. Again here, they move counterclockwise, so they move like so. So they will move to Lyria. They move to Lyria, those move to Cappadocia because they don't have any choice here. Those will move away from me to Palestina. And these will come back to Mauritania. Alright, that's it for the enemy phase. In the start of player phase, we don't forget to grab our gold. And also what I will do is I will hire one more legion here, okay, to have this equal. This means that this territory is controlled neither by the Romans nor by the barbarians. That's it. And I also think that I will move this legion, or maybe this one. Yes, I will spend 1 more gold to move this legion to Sicilia, to be close to Italia, to Roma, so that I could protect it if something bad will happen. That's it for player phase. We move to the Senate phase. We flip the top card of the Senate deck and it says we are 1. Total number of Roman units are more than barbarian units. Oh, that's bad. Because if we calculate, we are double less, I think. Yes, 2, 4, 6, 9 and 4, which is 13. And our barbarians is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. 13 against 20. Okay, if we don't get this goal in 2 turns, we will lose 1 Senate and 1 gold. Okay, I will put it here so that we could see our goal. It's impossible to do, I think. We will need to kill 20 against 13, 7 barbarian units even more, 8 barbarian units in 2 turns. It's impossible, I guess. I think we will have to lose this. All right. We could actually lose it right away. Just spend 1 Senate and spend 1 gold to send this card to discard, but I will take my time. All right, next turn we move the marker, we flip the top card of the event deck. Oh, that's a bad event. It's called the Rebellion. For each province, if there is a loyalty depleted token, remove it and add 2 rebel units. If loyalty is not depleted, deplete it. So we deplete now because luckily we don't have any depleted tokens, but now we have to deplete loyalty token in every province, in every red zone on the card. Let me take I will do it off camera and I will come back and do the magic of the video. So this is the magic. As you see, I have depleted the loyalty tokens in every province out of the 22 provinces on the map. It means that in every province of Roman Empire there is a rebellion. People are unlucky, they don't want to have Romans here anymore. And the problem is that in any time of the game when the event will happen, it may happen that we will have the revolution. And we know that this card will come back after 1 round, right? Yeah, yes, after we go through all the cards and shuffle them on the 2nd time. And we will have the rebels on every of those locations. Okay, that's it for the event deck. Now we have the battle phase. Now we have the first battle here. This is the place where we have the battle. We are lucky that the strength of our enemy is -1. So when we calculate it, we see that we are 4 and they are only 3 because we have -1. It means that if there is a majority of some of the forces here, we just get rid of 1 of the cubes of the rivals. If there was equality, then we will get rid of 1 cube from the barbarians and 1 cube from the Romans as well. If our forces were twice greater than the forces of the enemy, we will get rid of all the forces of the enemy. But it's good that we are stronger here so that we don't lose any of our legions, and we got rid of 1 of the forces. Every time when you have win in the battle, you can get rid of the loyalty depleted token. So there is no more unrest in this territory. People see that we are strong, they don't worry about their future. That we are strong against the barbarians, they are lucky that they are protected. Then we go to the phase which is called the Upkeep Phase. The forces that were beaten, they start to flee, and they flee to the direction of the event card. If it says counterclockwise, it means that they will run here. They will run to... Actually, if this is the center, I guess they will run here to Gallia. They run to Gallia. Now we have the enemy phase, and our enemies move according to the event card. So these forces, they continue running. If this is the center and they run counterclockwise, so they will run to Aquitania. These come to us, to Africa. Okay. Then those come to Pannonia. Okay. These come to Macedonia, and these to Syria. All right. That's it for the enemy phase. We go for the player phase, and we have only 2 tokens, 2 gold. I think I will try to... I could run actually from here again, or I could fight them. I could spend 1 gold to move from Sicilia to Africa to beat them here once again. and I will get rid of one of the cubes. If I run from here to move from here to Pannonia, I will get rid of one more cubes, and there will be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 against 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 15. No, I will not be able to achieve this gold anyways. It's going to be 13 against 13. That won't be enough. So I'm not sure I want to do it right now. I mean but I have to do something about this. Yeah, let's do it. Let's move them. On the other hand, I don't want to combine the forces, because dividing the forces costs 2 gold in the future. But anyways, okay, let's do it. Let's move those forces here. That's it for the player phase. I will not do anything else in this turn. Now the Senate phase. We have 2 turns, and we will have to spend minus Senate and minus gold. What I'm doing right now on the Senate phase is I am choosing one of the tokens, any token I want. I will use those ones to track how many turns I have spent. So I need 2 turns to complete this target, and I mark here that I have spent 1 turn. That's it for the Senate phase. I don't open another Senate card. Now I move the round marker and open another event card. Legion's Cruelty. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that is bad. For each province under Roman control, deplete loyalty. If already depleted, remove loyalty depleted and add 2 rebel units. All right. Here we don't have any depleted tokens, and we deplete 1. Here we have a depleted token, so we exchange 1 depleted token to 2 rebel units. For this place also, 2 rebel units here. Here is as well 2 rebel units. Okay. That's it. I have 4 zones and 3 of them are now filled with rebel units. Now the battle phase, and we have a big battle in Africa. Here we have both barbarians and rebels, and we will have to fight both of them in the order that we choose. But both of them calculate the strength of the enemy. The rebels have strength -1. And here, since we calculate it as 4 against 1, because we have -1 here, it means that we are twice stronger, more than twice stronger than the enemy. So we can remove both units here. That's good. Now we fight against the barbarians. And here we are stronger again, because we are 4 against 3. We have -1 on the enemy strength. So we just get rid of one of the barbarian units. And here is another battle. Here we are again 3 against 1 because of the -1 condition. So we get rid of both barbarians. The situation is not that bad as I thought in the beginning. And here is 2 against 1. 2 against 1 is just twice more than the strength of the enemy. So in this situation we get rid of only 1 unit, and the rest will flee. But this is the problem of the game, because I lose the game here. Oh, yes, I lose the game here. Why? Because barbarians, we come to the phase which is called the Upkeep Phase. Here is the Upkeep Phase. It means determine who is in control in every province of the empire and apply consequences. So here we are in the control of Africa, and our enemies start to run away. They run away clockwise. So from Africa they run to Mauritania. It's very clear here, no problem. The problem is here, because we read the rules. Upkeep Phase. Rebels. Move all units to an adjacent province nearest to Roma, but not controlled by Roman legions. If there is nowhere to move, move to an adjacent province with less Roman legions. And this is the problem, because the rebels, they are not the barbarians who are not able to move by the sea. The rebels, they are Roman citizens. They are advanced enough to move by the sea, and they, from Grecia, they are able to move directly to Italia. And the rules say, losing condition: at any time, if a barbarian or rebel unit conquered Roma, no Roman legions in Italia, we lose the game. And this is the situation. Our rebels just entered Roma, running away from Grecia, and they found out that our Roman Empire is not defended by any legions. I made a mistake here. I should have taken care of my Roman Empire here. And I have lost on the 5th round. Oh, this is bad for the video, but this is Delenda Roma. Yes, Rome Empire will be destroyed, and today I was destroyed on the round number 5. Unfortunately, I hope that I could keep it longer, but not this time. Let me show you another cards which were in the event deck. We have Influence of the Nobles. We could pay 1 gold for each rebel. We have had to pay 1 gold for each rebel-controlled province, or -2 on Senate track. We actually didn't have any. If we were lucky enough to have those rebels somewhere here, for example, we would have to -2 on the Senate track. This was not a problem. Ante portas, add 1 barbarian unit to barbarian starting points 1, 4, and 5, and then +1 to enemy strength. So we will have to +1 on enemy strength and add barbarians on positions 1, 4, and 5. Let's see, then Tributa. Add 3 gold from reserve to player zone. That was a good card. We could actually get 3 more gold. Gold is very difficult to get in this game. This is actually one of the only ways, and also from the Senate card. Next card, you can pay 2 gold and remove 2 depleted loyalty tokens from any province. And then the Civitas. We could choose one. Remove a depleted loyalty token in a province, or add 1 Roman unit on a province under your control, and then -1 on enemy strength again. That's it for the event cards. Let's see at the Senate cards. We could win a battle against rebels and add 1 on Senate. We have to destroy 4 rebel units in 1 turn, and then we will get +3 gold or add 3 Senate. We could, if the total number of loyalty depleted is less equal than 2, that is a strange phrase, but anyways, I think that we have less than 2 rebels, 2 loyalty depleted tokens, then we will add 1 Senate or lose 1 Senate if we have this situation like we have here. Reach 10 gold or more and lose 3 Senate if you do not have this. This is a bad card. I have lost due to this card many times, because getting 10 gold in the middle of the game is almost impossible. So you have to 1, 2, 3, -3 on the Senate track. And if you are here, then this is lost immediately. The only thing which could happen is that if you were lucky to have this card somewhere here, and you have 4 turns just to leave with this card to get to the end of the game. Then Humiliate Barbarians. Destroy 6 barbarians units in 1 turn. Difficult card, also -3 on Senate if you do not achieve this. Destroy barbarians, almost the same, but only 4 barbarians units in 1 turn. And spend 4 gold or more in 1 turn, also very difficult card. that's all the cards. I like the fact that there are not many cards. You, as I said before, you start to remember them when you play this game more and more. And I must say that I like this game because it's very easy to start again. As you see, it took me not very long time to play this game, and I feel the challenge of the game. I want to beat this game. I haven't beaten it yet. I want to do this in the future, and this is very easy for me to start again. Everything I need to do is to just get rid of all those loyalty depleted tokens and the rebel tokens. Then I move those markers on the starting positions, get my barbarians ready to enter Roman Empire. Okay, have my legions in Casalpina, Belgica, Egyptus, Mauritania and Grecia, and that's it. I'm ready for the game again. All I need to do is to shuffle my cards, and that's it. I'm ready to play again, no problem. That's yeah, and 10 gold. Okay. And the only complaint maybe I have is that sometimes it's not very clear how the barbarians move according to the event card, especially here, for example, in Pannonia. Well, I guess if it's clockwise they move here. If this is counterclockwise, it's here. But it's not very clear in all the situation. Or here, for example, if they move clockwise, should they move to Lusitania or to Hispania? I think they should move here. Yes, according to the clockwise pattern. Another thing is, I hope that this game is beatable at all, because it's very tough. It's really very tough game. Yeah, maybe I could ask the author to make it a little bit lighter, maybe have some possibilities to make this game easier. But on the other hand, when the game is too easy, it becomes not interesting. I like when the game offers you challenge, and this is what I really appreciate about this game. And I definitely can recommend you to try this out as well, and also try out the other games from my friends that are covering all the games from this PNP Solitaire contest on Board Game Geek. Here I finished my video. Thank you very much for watching. Play board games, it's fun. It was Dmitry and Pasyans Show channel. Take care, bye bye.